Hello and welcome back to our third and final scheduled part of Frostpunk, the brand new scenario included in the last autumn DLC. We have set a lot up, we've got the basics underway. It's now telling us we should maybe start thinking about constructing this shaft that we're staring at, and we also have some little people about to tell us something, which is why I've got it paused. So, without further ado, let's find out what they want and get cracking. Ooh, I don't know how to pronounce that. Bodii, yes. Boidii. Photography. I know the second one. Anyway, I'm sure that's a common word and I just don't know how it's spelled. Sir, supply ships bring post for the crew from time to time. For security reasons, all letters are opened and read, but we may sometimes ask you for instructions. In this case, one of our people received a passionate letter from a lady friend, together with a highly suggestive... Oh, I get it. A photograph. Okay. Is it boudoir? Is that what it is? Possibly. I don't know. Is that how that's spelt? Tangent. Let's keep going. Are we to allow this shameless debauchery? Well, personally, I say keep them happy, but confiscate the picture. Discontent will rise slightly. We have no discontent issues. Leave the picture. I mean, what's the... Oh, come on. There's not much going on. Well, you got your public house over there, which we've done some extra activities, possibly upstairs or in the back. Don't know. Shall we leave that alone? Right then. What were we working on? We've got to start that. Absolutely. But this is high on our list of priorities. We do have a shipment, don't we? No, we didn't actually do any. Right, let's figure out what we can do. We've only got 39 on the logistical limit. Remember, we're going to have to build housing if we're to keep supplying people. I feel like we're running a bit short on engineers, so I'd like 10, which means we're going to need a logistical limit of 10. Let's get 10 engineers. At least that's only one house. Right, that's convenient. I didn't know there was an engineer house. Right, we've got to still wait on the steel, which won't happen until this is completed. We've only got 6 workers available. One of those is an engineer. We've got 10 engineers on the way. I don't know what we're going to need them for. We now have faster loading. What does that actually do? It's now 17.6. And what is this? Well, you didn't have enough people in there. Well, that's fine though, isn't it? We're now running short. We need people in here. Oh dear. Well, it's done. What should we research now, guys? We could start doing this. I mean, the profiles manufacturer is sort of needed now. No, we can't. In fact, we're a bit stuck for choice. Well, we could do this. This is only going to take wood. Get that done. Well, in the morning, not now. Our food is okay. It's not great. And this doesn't tell you how much we've got coming through. What we got in the stores, does it tell you? Yes, it does. Here, 170 a day. Is that how much we're getting? If that is, that's a lot, isn't it? So how much raw food are we getting? 45 a day. And that leaves us about a day's worth of food. Yeah, we're going to need to get more food in, aren't we? That is definitely not enough. Introduce another law. I don't think we need to do this. I don't think we need to do that at all. Discontent is not an issue for us. Hearty meals, there's no way we can do that. Hearty meal available in the cookhouse. Eating hearty meals will increase motivation every day. Carefully prepared, bigger and tastier meals, a true luxury in this world. People eating this food will be better motivated to work, which is great. You're not telling me exactly what that means. as far as what does it take? Does it take more rations? We've got no dead to deal with. It would be a bit of a shame to do that. Should we have this as an option? It says available, a new recipe, like I'm pretty sure that says cocaine pills. I don't know where we're going with this path. You've got gruel. Motivation will fall slightly. Discontent will rise slightly. Oh, that's just wrong. That's if we're stuck, isn't it? Yeah. That's if we're stuck for food, but I think we should really do this and sort of prepare to be actually good at the game. And by be good, I mean, you know, we've got this other map, haven't we, up here. We could about turn these guys once they've been here and seen this and get them delivering food. It will give us another 80 raw food every day for a total of 400 raw food over 5 days. So they're not going to be doing it forever. We've got to get steel underway. I think that's the issue for us right now. So let's speed things up. Yeah, I know we've got no workers, unfortunately. Oh, right, they're waiting. Press play on that. Get in here. Move on. So that brings up the rapids. I'm going to say we're going to about turn. Yeah, let's start getting that food. I really want to do that. I know, that was a bit of a waste of a journey, wasn't it? But food is going to be an issue, I think, if we're not careful. We do have the maximum amount of workers in here, yeah. We're already running out. And we're getting more and more people in. In fact, yeah, we're going to have to definitely set that up. How long is it going to take them to get over there? Only 2 more hours, and then they can start delivering food. Which we're going to need, aren't we? Absolutely. The motivation is rising. Because we have all the things. Right. Calm down on your speed. Right, let's set up a camp. And now we're going to deliver, is it 400 total over 5 days? That's needed, isn't it? Absolutely needed. Right, good. We've got that going. Now, we need people. When they're going to get here? Not for another 7 hours. Oh, that's awkward. 10 hours we'll get some more food dropped off, like a big old harvest of food. They operate independently. These guys will operate independently of the working hours. And well, it's looking a little dire in the food situation. It's looking dire in the steel situation as well, because we've got no one working here. I guess what I could do then is cut down the workers here. We'll cut that down to 10 for now. And we'll get them shifted in here so that we can actually get some food. Some steel. Don't eat steel. That's my advice for the day. But there we go. That should start us getting some steel up. We need it because we're stuck at the moment. Once this ship gets here... Oh, you can't put engineers in, you Burke. No, they've got to be workers. Awkward. Well, we can have engineers in here. I mean, currently it's not functioning because we're not getting enough. We're not getting enough in there, are we? Well, I may have made a bit of a mistake here. Where else can we put? Oh, what you got here? You absolute plonker. Oh no, they're still needed, aren't they? In fact, no. Get out of there. We'll only have one. We've got bags of wood. Sawmill researched. Right, we've got that done. We need to do something here. We absolutely do. Upgraded docks would be nice. Food and health. Another team. What do you reckon, guys? Get another team out. It's going to cost us our 10 steel. Wise idea? Yes, do it. Then we can send out another group of people, which means our next order is going to be all workers all of the time. We do have an overabundance of workers there. What we got here? Releasing tensions. Sir, 2 of our people got into a fist fight. Apparently over the lewd picture that... Oh, here we go. Repercussions of our choice to let them have the naughty picture. Nothing too serious, although one of them got a sprained wrist. Oh, read into that what you like. The original recipient of the picture is clamouring to get it back, while the other man insists that he won it fair and square in a game of whist. Wrist and whist. Lovely. As it is difficult to tell where the truth lies, people seem to expect you to settle it. Punish them both. Yeah, for being childish. Discontent will rise. I don't really care. Motivation will fall. Don't want anything. No, I don't want to get anything touching our motivation. You're both childish. You both get a slapped wrist. His sprained wrist. Go and see the medical people. Anyway, what are we supposed to be building? Resources. Yes, a sawmill we could build. I don't think that's necessary just yet. I think our best bet would be to have another steam collection-y thing over there. This we can dismantle. That's what we're going to do. We'll get 12 wood and some steel back. So they're going to manually take that apart. We should have enough people to stick in here, which will increase our throughput of steel, which is really, really needed right now. Is that everybody? This is our food now. Yeah, we've got another... I didn't mean to zoom out there, but since we were there, we might as well check. 50%. Why is that? They're probably on the way to the workplace, right? Efficiency. Absent. Absent, 5 of 10. Going to dismantle. Okay, so they're on this job, which doesn't take long. So as long as they get a move on there, they'll get that dismantled. We'll get some resources back. We are full. Transport has arrived. We've got some unneeded engineers, apparently. Actually, no. What we could do for now is put our engineers in there. Oh, I clicked off that quickly, but as you can see, we can choose between engineers or workers. That's lovely, isn't it? Right, a new law. I don't know. Cocaine pills. What on earth does this do? Now, this was a thing, wasn't it? Back in the day. I'm pretty sure of it. It was. I believe it was even an ingredient in the original Coca-Cola. I'm pretty sure it's true. Anyway, new ability. Use cocaine pills in the cookhouses to increase motivation. Low risk of death. Well, yes. Don't do drugs. It's not the best choice. I don't think we're at the point where we need to deal with that just yet. Alright, shift over. If we have any trouble with motivation, that is one thing. We're going to have to think about building us a storehouse. I don't want to waste any wood. In fact, I want to get us some really big stocks up of wood. We need people. We're going to build another house just there. Because we're over there. Do we have some logistical points? Do you know what? 20 will do. No, you can't count because it's 2. 10? Can we wait? Let's wait for some logistical points. We've got the other house building. How are we doing here? Well, now we've got some... No, you don't want to be doing this, do you? What you need to be doing is turning this into one of them steamy collection-y places. Which would be under resources. Reloading station. Let's get that built. Which means we can demolish this. No longer needed. So it no longer becomes a resource for this to collect. It's actually all part of this now. And we should be okay there, yes. And yes. Coal might be the other option for us. We do have coal piles up here. Are they just piles? Yeah, we've got to really start thinking about collecting that soon. We don't have a path. I didn't notice that. We'll bring that round there. In fact, give them an extra path. We've got so much wood. Well, what else could we build? I don't know. We're going to have to start researching this, aren't we? Build the profile. Manufacture. Build the profiles, manufacture. Something about that just feels wrong. I might be reading it wrong. Resource depot. This is what I was talking about. It's going to take us all of our steel and 20 wood. And you can only store one thing in it. Which would be wood, I would imagine. There's our... There we go. We start off the day with 80 food. Do you know what? Let's get it in. We'll put it over here. And we'll get that built, right? We'll put it up there. There we go. We'll get We'll get some wood in there. Yes, we're out of steel. Hopefully we'll get more steel. We've still got some things we can, after this is completed, that we can improve. If we head down to this one, it's going to take us 75 wood, 25 steel. But we start getting into the more complicated things, such as the upgraded docks, which we can't look at yet. It's just there teasing us and greyed out. I think this is next on our list, though. We have to get this started. Well, I've left it too long already. Yeah, right, let's get into the morning. We'll choose a resource for this. It's going to be wood. Plenty of wood. Because if we overstock on wood, there is something we can research, which is a charcoal kiln, something like that, where you burn the wood to make coal, which eventually is what we're aiming at. We're aiming at getting coal and firing up the generator, which is the whole purpose of this scenario, is to build this, which I haven't even started yet. But, well, there we go. What's happened to our people? Are they gone? No, oh no, they'll be in the hunting grounds, won't they? Yeah, they're actually in there. So they won't show up on here until they're moseying their way down. We do have a lot of spare workers now. So that's good. We can stick 10 in there. We've got 26. 6 of them are engineers and 20 are workers. I would like to get even more people. What did I say? I wanted another 20. And then we'll start thinking about getting steam cores, I think. Motivation, we've almost kicked up into this bit, which will boost everything. Upgrading these docks would be rather nice at the same time. It's almost the start of the workday, so technology should move, our research that is, in the technology tree should move along quite nicely. I would like to get this upgraded. I would rather have an abundance of food ready. There were things we could research to increase the size of these smaller depots. There are bigger ones you can research later. Look at the hordes of people heading off to work. Perhaps while we have an abundance of wood, what we could do is build us a couple of houses ready for our new people. We're going to be ordering 20 people. Yes. Which is about right, isn't it? That'll do. That's a good way of saying it. Do we have people working in here? Yes, we have all the people. Oh! You can have engineers working there. There we go. We can have another foraging team. Do we have enough to send out? Wait. Oh, we need to build another one of those. Gotcha. Well, actually, sir, could you just go... Oh, he won't fit. Where can we fit him? There? There. That'll do. Get a path. Connect it up. Like so. We're done there. Almost took the trees out. Yes. So we're going to need another forager's hut. And then we'll send those guys out and they can just go look around on the things we've already uncovered. Now we need to think about something. Should we do it? Really, we should, shouldn't we? Let's get that underway. Then we can build it. At the moment, we can't do anything, can we? No. We need to get this built, but we can't build that until we research the thing we've just started. We're already 10% in. It's not even lunchtime. Look at that. Look at the steel now. Lovely. If I could get this motivation up, it would be great. It might be worth... I don't know how much it gives us. Is it worth the gamble? For science, guys. Motivation will rise slightly. There we go. Guys. We pushed it up. Now what we get is a 30% increase in everything. Isn't that fantastic? So all of our production has gone through the roof. And does that count for literally everything? Yes, look, 130% efficiency up here, which is because of our motivation. We're keeping people happy. We've given pubs with things going on inside them. They've got their medical needs seen to. They've got food, coming in, so they've got a nice restaurant there. I'm trying to make this sound grand, aren't I? Do we have... Yes, there we go. There we go. 40 people. Order those. 20 people. 40 resource points. That gives us a bit of room to start building in the middle, because once we start doing that... Oh, I haven't connected these up. Once we start doing that middle bit, it's obviously going to require a ton of workers to get that underway. And we're going to need people for this as well. Well, let's do it. We'll get another team out. We'll send you to the nesting place. These guys can go the other way. Perfect. Guys, perfect. Right, so everything. 143% efficiency, because we did research some extra things there, didn't we? Yes, 13% faster loading, which is going to be full. 22.9%. Yeah, and 18 there. Could we have better reloading? Profile manufacturer done. So we now need to build this. It's going to take us another 10 steel, but steel is going up. Notice we can now build in the middle. This is where all those places go. You can't build these on the outside, as this is part of the construction. So we'll get this in. That's going to get built up, and we can start making... I guess what we're making is these. The shaft structure, so that we can actually get that built and begin. Right, what else can we do? This is probably not a bad idea, going this path. However, this is going to be a thing. I want these to go and look around as fast as possible. Thanks to using carts of a new lighter design, foragers will move. Yeah, that's all foragers. So even exploring, probably do it. We'll get that done. I want to get that done. I really do, because these guys are kind of key. It's extra food. We really want to explore everything we can explore. So we've already got 2 guys going out there. They're about to get faster sleds. I mean, we're doing okay here. Absolutely. Things are speeding up as well, because we've got the additional efficiency from our motivation. They are overflowing a bit, or a lot, I should say. 6.5. Yeah, we're going to have plenty, aren't we? Absolutely. And I like that it affects our food as well. Just about to look, see how much we're getting. Well, we could look in here, couldn't we? 181 a day now we're getting on wood. 64 steel a day and 138 raw food. It probably includes everything. No issues. Storage. There's our wood. So at least we're building this now. Everybody is gonna come and build that. And there's nothing we can really do now. What is this? Generator construction overlay. Well, guys, this is a new thing. Generator construction. Status. Set up the shaft structure about 4 hours behind. Oh no. Well, do you know what? We're only 4 hours behind schedule. We've got safety things up here. This is all new. Oh, I like this. We've got some upgrades down here that are optional. We've got to go through this. Guys, there's a lot more to this than I... Oh, dear. Right, yes. Get building this, guy. We're 4 hours behind schedule. Can we turn that around if we can keep our motivation up? Quite possibly. We're definitely going to need the steel. We're more than likely going to have to start getting this moving. Which is going to mean we're going to need far more people than we have right now. Oh, it's got a little bit tense all of a sudden now I've looked at that. I didn't quite know what was involved. I didn't actually play it through. I only had a little look. Oh, maybe I should have played it through. Now we're going to leave this on a right cliffhanger. But I'll leave the save alone. Should you guys wish me to continue playing, drop a comment or hit the like button. Do, I don't know, chat to me on Discord, tweet to me. All those links are in the description below. You most of you are watching this probably know how to get hold of me anyway. And then I'll try and complete it. I think I just shot myself in the foot, though. We need 20 people in there. We've got to make 8 of those. How much do these? 25 wood? I'm kind of regretting this now. We might need to get a sawmill up and running, guys. That's the thing. Right, well, there's nothing we can do at the moment. We're short on workers, I know that much. It's almost the morning, though. We will have 20 more workers coming, which will sort that issue out. That's great. We might as well fast forward to then. Well, these are going to do... What's going on? Due to high motivation... Oh, we've really gone up. Look at us go. What would you like? High motivation, sir. People are so highly motivated that many of them perform their jobs with enthusiasm. Rightly so. Saving our own bacon here, people. The efficiency in all workplaces rises as a result. Well done. Brilliant. Excellent. Right. So we've still got that. That means this is going to operate faster. Once we get the people. We might as well start building them. It's going to take 25. We need 8. We can afford that. So we'll get those queued up. And once that begins, we've already assigned our wood there. So we don't have to worry about that, because that's what we need. And then we need to set the shaft up. Oh my days. It's all go, isn't it? It was just wood though, wasn't it? That's pretty cool. Surprisingly, and I don't want to jinx it, we've not had any deaths yet. It is, I promise you, this is on normal and not easy. But then, the game always starts out like this. It's like Fisher Price to start with. It's like all fun and big bright buttons, and then inevitably it all turns sour by the end, and panic sets in. You know, we'll get there. As long as you make it a solid start, he says, not entirely convinced. Especially with the this is a cool thing. Oh, okay, well we turned that around, didn't we? Set up the shafts. We're about a day ahead of schedule. Guys, turned it around. Well, isn't that a pleasant way to leave it? We're not done yet, though. I want to... they're building them out here. I want to run this out a little longer. I mean, we've got faster foraging carts. I'm researching. I thoroughly enjoy this game, can you tell? We've got more people turning up as well. We can't just leave, can we? Right, let's get those people in. 3 hours away. That's not too long. We've got our other hunters out there. They're now going to move 50% faster, which is brilliant. Let's think about upgrading to this. I think this would be a good idea. We're going straight there. Tier 2, at least we can have a look at them before we head off. What do you reckon, guys? Good idea. Let's get up to here. Oh, it pauses it when you're in there. Okay. 8 minutes. Come on, get there. They're up. Right, so we made it to the nesting place. Oh, this inaccessible rock is a nesting place for numerous birds. The ground around it is covered with fish remains. I've had worse. Right, that's unlocked a lake full of fish. This looks like another place to get us a ton of food. So we'll send our people there. Yeah, it's going to be much quicker for them because they've got brand new sleds. Excellent. Do we have to do anything? Do we have to equip them? They're just going to do it, aren't they? Do you know what's nice? I click on here and you see this temperature. It's after playing the first one. Just seeing this in the nice red, it's just, it makes you happy. Right, a taste of home. What we got is some more letters from home. I see. It did say we're going to have to sift through these. Sir, although many people back home are facing starvation, I don't know why I'm saying that in such a happy tone, a well-off relative of one of our engineers sent him a large parcel full with treats. Oh, come on. You got to share them out, dude. Team building. Should we hold on to the food? It may stir trouble, or, God forbid, fuel a parallel economy. No, why? Discontent will rise. We'll get 50. Why would we do that? We'll sort... Yeah, do you know what? Have your parcel, sir. That would just be awful. We'll sort our own issues out with food. That is down to me. I hope he shares with his friends, though. Right, we've got 20 more people. Motivation is increasing. We're one short on the housing. That's a little unfortunate. Well, let's get us another house built. Don't want them. Yeah, resources will be destroyed. I'm happy with that. Well, what we could say there is the wood was the wood was the tree. Absolutely. Nothing like finishing this episode and /series, mini-series, with a sentence like that. Oh dear. Right, what are we doing? What did I say we should do before we're done? Yes, unlock this. We need to take a look at that, don't we? See what's good for us. We have... Oh, what's going on here? Oh, safety concerns, sir. A few of our people fell ill from breathing strange fumes wafting from the shaft. It could have been worse. One of them passed out and fell from a scaffold. We can't ignore health hazards any longer. From now on, the safety level of every workplace at the construction site will be monitored. If it's low, people working there will get sick. If it's very low, they might get injured or die. You will have 2 days to pass a law improving safety. Oh yes, I mean I'm down for safety. So we're entered into a new section of laws. This is the labour laws, where you can have extended shifts, 2 shifts, short shift, a dispensary, and safety procedures. They said safety, right? New ability, safety procedures. People will work slower but safer, which is fine if we then head up into the shift patterns, right? And we've got the motivation up. Using safety procedures raises workplace safety by 1. Motivation will rise, and it lowers efficiency by 25%. As long as we keep the motivation up, we're still gaining 5% of base. And then if we do this shift work next, yes, let's do that. Let's sign it. Yeah, let's sign it. You introduced your first safety law as promised. Motivation rises. We are through the roof. What is this rated as? Base safety level. Low risk of getting ill. So if we enable this, it is now safe. There we go. And we can get all the people in here now. And we should be... Let's end it with this. We're about 15 hours ahead of schedule. Does that include us at nights? Well, we can sign that other thing. We might... Oh, we can't finish it, guys. It's a cliffhanger. Oh, we've got a green light on there. Is that for our safety measures? Probably. This probably indicates our safety rating. Oh, well, we can't turn it on and off, can we? Or can we? Is it worth it? Turn it off just to see. Yes, there we go. Look, it's orange, which is standard. Turn this on. And it goes green. There we go. Guys, I thoroughly enjoyed that playthrough. Well, partial playthrough. We've got motivation through the roof. Ignore that. Why are you hungry? This place is... Anyway, just ignore him. He's probably doing something. Yes. I'm going to pause it there so I can save it. That is the wrap up to our 90 minutes. Probably a little bit longer because I got a bit carried away in this last one. 90 minutes of Frostpunk. And the last autumn. I want to go and play that myself. I will leave this save file and playthrough intact. So should there be an influx of people crying out for me to play this to its conclusion, I'll happily do it, because boy is it it's a struggle. It's a logistical nightmare, but it's a bit of fun. I love it. I got a big grin on my face, can you tell? Alright guys, thank you for joining me, and until next time, take care.